So everyone stay safe and warm and have a happy holidays. That's it for the weather. Now over to Katrina with some breaking news on a novel called The Gathering. Breaking news indeed! My name is Katrina Stavropoulos. Today I'll be doing a report on how the novel The Gathering by Kelly Armstrong is an effective novel for teens. Our novel is all about a young girl named Maya Delaney. Hi, I'm Maya. I was adopted when I was a young girl. I love the forest, animals, and my family. Maya grew up in a small medical research town of only 200 people. She lived a pretty simple life until try-hard bad boy Rafael Santiago showed up and started taking an interest in her. There's no way I'll ever fall for Raph. Well, actually, Raph helps Maya discover supernatural things about herself that she didn't even know were possible. So how does that make it an effective novel for teens? Excellent question. Let's begin by looking at Maya's character. Throughout the novel, we watch Maya's character develop as she discovered these new things about herself. She discovers her identity through the help of those around her. In the scene where Maya finally discovers what she truly is, Kelly Armstrong quotes, "I saw that dark patch on her haunch, and I knew when she was human there'd be a birthmark in the same place. I knew what it meant for her, and I knew what it meant for me. Englishisu, skinwalker." Maya finding out that she's really a skinwalker is a huge part in the novel. It brings her one step closer to finding out her true identity and one step closer to finding out who her true birth parents are. Teenagers can relate to this because your teen years are often the years you discover new things about yourself and you discover your identity. New thoughts, feelings, and emotions are discovered during this time of your adolescence. Just like Maya, we go through changes that could potentially change our lives. This is amazing! I'm actually a skinwalker. My life is going to change so much now. Next, let's talk about theme. A big one throughout this novel is the theme of curiosity. After the mysterious death of her best friend, Maya is determined to find out what happened to her. Everybody tells her that it was just an accident, but she doesn't believe this. She states, "The town moved on. I didn't. Something had happened in that lake, something I couldn't explain, but I would. One day, I would." Maya's curiosity is present throughout the whole novel. All she wants is to truly find out what is going on in her little town. Honestly, I'm so confused. What is going on? Teenagers can relate to this because your teenage years are often a questioning time for us. There's so many new experiences, feelings, and emotions that we can't help but wonder what's all going on and what it all really means. The last element I'm going to be talking about is point of view. The novel is told through the eyes of Maya. We get to read through her perspective, feeling her emotions and hearing her thoughts. Reading the novel through the perspective of Maya, a teenager, allows us to share her experiences firsthand. Armstrong quotes, "It was like jumping from a cliff, a terrifying, exhilarating, mind-blowing rush, and I didn't want it to end, didn't care where it led, only wanted to follow." Teenagers often feel as if they are alone experiencing these new changes, thoughts, and emotions. They think they are the only ones going through the changes and that nobody else can relate to them. Reading a novel through the perspective of another teenager allows them to realize that they aren't alone and that there are other teens out there who can support them and can relate to them in these new changes. I'm so glad I have my friends here to support me during these times of change. Overall, The Gathering is a very effective novel for teens. It allows and encourages them to discover themselves and their identity. It allows them to relate to themes throughout the novel, and it gives them a chance to see that they are not alone in the world. That's all for breaking news. Thank you very much for watching. Now, over to Anthony with news on the traffic.